Hey guys, everything new in the sun here. This article is another zero hedge article, and time to talk about Deutsche Bank again. This article was from 2 days ago, March 21st, and the title is "It's Not Over. Moody's Puts Deutsche Bank on Review for Downgrades." So Deutsche Bank apparently it currently looks like one of the biggest dominoes in Europe that could collapse, and it is a big domino. It's not just a small domino like little countries like Italy or something. This is a big bank in Europe that could collapse at any time. Their stock values are going down, and now we're looking at a downgrade by Moody's. In a worryingly coincidentally timed move, Moody's has put Deutsche Bank on review for downgrade, citing execution challenges in its new strategic plan. The worrying aspect comes from the fact that the timing is entirely fitting with the ratings downgrade that started last month and most painful down leg in the Lehman collapse. So now you have a comparison between Deutsche Bank and Lehman Brothers, and sort of a pattern there with the downgrade, because these rating agencies see trouble, and then the truth starts coming out, and then these banks start failing. Moody's Investor Services has placed on review for possible downgrade the ratings of Deutsche Bank and affiliates, including the bank's long-term deposit rating of A2, its senior unsecured debt rating of Baa1, its standalone baseline credit assessment of Baa3, its counterparty risk assessment of A2, as well as the short-term ratings and short-term counterparty risk assessment. The review for the downgrade is prompted by the rising execution hurdles facing Deutsche Bank and its efforts to strengthen and stabilize profitability over the next 3 years. So they're looking 3 years ahead. The firm recently indicated weak performance within its capital markets operations in the first 2 months of 2016, typically the strongest quarter in the year for the business. And we're just starting the financial collapse, so this is only going to get worse. And if this follows on a weak fourth quarter 2015 performance, Deutsche Bank's diminished performance in the most recent 2 periods is a function of both environmental and firm-specific factors. Since changing leadership in last June and recalibrating its strategic plan last November, the operating environment has worsened for Deutsche Bank. This is increasing the already high level of execution challenges. Basically, they say Deutsche Bank isn't making money and they're having trouble making money. That's what it means. Despite the near-term challenges, the firm's overall solvency and liquidity profile support its creditworthiness and provide the firm time and flexibility to adjust the plan as conditions warrant. So this is suggesting that they are solvent and liquid right now, but that could change in time. Furthermore, the ultimate objectives of the new strategic plan are credit positive. The review will focus on the details of the execution plan for 2016-2017 in particular, and to the extent which it will have to be adapted given the challenges of the operating environment. So the execution plan, according to this, will be changed according to how the economy is doing, and I think we're going to see it go downwards. Now this is a chart that compares Lehman Brothers and the market relative to Lehman Brothers, the shares relating to when they were cut in terms of Moody's ratings. So Lehman Brothers is in red here, cut by S&P, Standard & Poor's ratings, and then Deutsche Bank in the blue, review for downgrade by Moody's. So it is following the pattern of Lehman Brothers here, and so what this article is suggesting is that it's going to tank right now. May-June 2008, the S&P downgrades major U.S. banks including Merrill Lynch, Lehman, Morgan Stanley, after the banks raised additional equity capital and sparking the bounce. So they raised additional equity here, and it bounced up, and then they were downgraded, and they tanked out, and of course Lehman Brothers literally flatlines here as it dies completely. So what they're suggesting is that this line for Deutsche Bank will actually follow, and that's what we'll see in the future. And this could be the trigger event, or there could be some other trigger event which triggers Deutsche Bank and a whole bunch of other banks and countries to collapse. But one of these big guys is going to fall. There's going to be a trigger here somewhere, and we're going to head straight into a massive depression if the Antichrist or world leader doesn't come first and say, accept Mark of the Beast system and everything will be okay. So pay attention, guys. This is coming up soon, and this is this is critical time for Deutsche Bank. If this is to believe that this chart is any pattern or indication, is going to drop off. And it looks like over May, June, maybe over the next month here, if it follows pattern, then they're going to drop massive. So we'll see what happens, and stay tuned. I'll keep bringing you news as I see it. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later.